Hey y'all, it's Michelle with the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking this picture of my younger daughter when she was a baby. She'd just gotten her little teeth, that precious little smile. I'm going to be using the Welcome Baby Girl collection from Echo Park that I got just recently. And I'm going to be using this sketch here from Sketches in Time, sketch number 296 by Brenda Ragsdale. And I've already picked out a few papers. I've got some for my layers and just a white cardstock to map my photo, and the stickers and the embellishments and things here. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is map my photo on this white cardstock. I'm just going to put that down and then get my scissors and cut it out. I'm not too worried about how straight this particular mat is. I just cut it along the sides. And after that, it's time to be on the struggle bus. So I'm using this very light pink cardstock from the companion papers. It's the light pink, and I think that was part of my problem. I usually scrapbook with a background that has some kind of pattern on it, and being faced with this vast blankness, I kind of, even with the sketch, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. I start out by trimming out my papers and cutting them into the sizes that I think I want. And my second problem is that I cut that flower paper too short. So I'm going to get this pink paper with the stars on it trimmed up, and that's a good size. And I like the size of the stripe paper, but the flower paper is too short. So I'm going to recut it, and then I forget how wide I had cut it in the first place. So I kind of, was it 4? Was it 6? No, it was 5. So I'm going to cut another strip of that, and I'm going to go ahead and take the branding strip off and set that strip aside there. It'll be great to go on a layout in the future. So then I'm going to figure, okay, now how long do I want to cut this? So I put it on the layout and lay things around kind of how they're going to be. And I struggle with this way too much, trying to decide how I want it to go. And I eyeball these little yellow flowers here and decide that's where I'm going to cut it. And now we're going to put all of this down, and I end up flittering all over the place with this layout. Even with the sketch to guide me, I have what I call new kit-itis or something. I don't even know, because I have all of these things to look through, and because it's a new collection to me, I'm not exactly familiar with what all I have available to me, and so I just have to look at everything. So here I'm going to work on this little cluster down in the bottom right hand corner, and I decided to use a strip of the striped paper and a strip of the pink paper with the stars on it to get my base. And now I'm going to go through the die cuts, and I'm looking for a little something to put there, and that's really cute, but it's kind of too tall. And I look through some more, and this one with the bunnies on it is adorable, and it really has good scale and looks really nice there. I contemplate using this one because it has that polka dot print that I love so much, but it just wasn't quite right. And I find these banners and I think, oh, this will be cute. I'll just tuck that under there. Yeah, that doesn't really happen. I just go through the rest of the die cuts, and here I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I want it to go, and I get a pretty good idea. And then I'm like, okay, now what? Let's look through some more embellishments. Let's not glue things down so that, they kind of stay. Nope, let's take this out and see what else we can do. Now, in the sketch, oh no, now we're going to glue things down. And guys, this is horrible. Now, this is where the struggle bus derails. It just runs off the road. I'm trying to keep my paper kind of how I have it situated, and it just goes amok. I've got the glue way too far on the striped paper, and so I've got ATG tape sticking out. My papers are all crooked, so I'm like, oh, I need to straighten this out. But guess what's on the back of that flower paper? ATG. So I'm trying to pull this up, and boy, did it want to stick. And look at that mess. I just tore the paper. So now I have to put my my flower paper lower on the page than I had planned to cover up what I had done. So that's going to greatly affect, well, not greatly, but it's going to affect the little tabs or the little banners that I wanted to put underneath the little rabbits. But I finally get that straight, and I rub off that extra glue that wasn't supposed to be there. And now we come back to the chipboard pieces. And y'all, no lie, I thought that this chipboard had a sticky back on it. And I was like, oh, this is so great. These poke out so nice with that backer still on there. And I can fiddle around with them and figure out exactly where I want to put them. No, y'all, if y'all didn't know it, that chipboard does not have sticky on the back. It is just raw chipboard, so you have to glue it down. But I don't know that yet. Okay, so now I'm going to come back to this little cluster in the bottom, and I'm going to get out my ruler to make sure it's straight. And I want it kind of off-centered. I don't want it to be straight up and down with the floral paper. I'm going to put this little strip over top. And then I'm going to get my little rabbits there and the banners, and that's when I realized, oh, I can't put it there now. Not like that. So now I've got to hunt for something else, because I am still determined that I want these little banners underneath the rabbits. So I looked at the 12 by 12 sheet to see if there were any banners, and there wasn't. So I'm going through the sticker book, and there they are. There's some banners, and thankfully they're in the same pattern. So I can still use the stripe and the little, well, it looks like, what is that? I think it's supposed to be the little bows, but it's so small it just looks like tiny little plus signs. But I can finally get my banners under the rabbits. And then I decide that I want to pop up the rabbits a little bit. So I get out my very, very thin little foam here. And I think I got that at Walmart or the dollar store or something. I don't know. But I'm going to glue that down with my Scotch tacky glue. I've had this bottle of glue forever. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. Okay, so I get that situated. And how I like to cut my my foam is I hold my die cut offset and cut around it, and then kind of scoot it back over again, and then cut back around it to try and make the shape in the general shape of my die cut, but smaller. Now, I wanted to put this floral here, and look, that looks just fine right there. But for some reason, I just cannot figure out how I want to put this floral. And I was checking it against the floral on the 12 by 12 sticker sheet to see if it was the same size or smaller. And it was a little smaller, so I wanted to go with that. And I decided to pop it up on the foam. And I take forever with this, so I'm going to cut all of that, or most of that out. And just going to snip little pieces and parts and get that situated. And now I'm going to, again, I'm going to try and figure out, do I want it here? No, it's not going to stay there. Do I change it now? Yep, I still, do I want it up? Do I want it down? Is it going to cover her face? I didn't like it there. Nope, so we're going to put it over here. And that's actually where it stays, but not yet, because first I have to go do something else. Like I say, I am all over this layout. But when I have a new collection, I kind of get, I don't know, it's like a brain block or something. It's like I don't really know what all I have available to me, and there's just so much to go through, even though I did try and keep it pared down by going ahead and picking out my papers. But out of the sticker book, I found these little word stickers, and the yellow one at the top there says love you, and then the green one says heaven sent, and then the little pink one says so very sweet. And I'm going to play with the flower again. And y'all, remember, those banners up there are still not attached. Let's try it up there. No, put it back down there. That's where it's going to go. Yep. And then I'm thinking, this whole time that the banner has been up there, I'm thinking, how am I going to put string up there? Do I want to put string up there? Do I even want to put the banner up there? So I give up on that and I think about my title. And I was trying to think of what I wanted to title this, and I thought that toothy grin, or that sweet toothy grin, and I settle on sweet smile. And I think I'm going to use these alphas here. It's just some Sticko alphas that I got from Tuesday Morning a while back. And they're actually a wonderful match for the green in this collection. And they have a little sparkle to them. And I think they just look so sweet. Bring a little shine and shimmer. And the smile actually is a soft rose gold, which looks really nice with the pinks in this collection, I think. And it's from 1 Canoe 2, I think. Is it the Saturday afternoon or something like that? I'm not quite sure. But oh yeah, see, I kicked off those little banner pieces. And I'm like, do I want to do this title here? Who knows? Let's go do something else. So there's, in the sketch, there's a stitched circle element in this upper corner of the photo, but I'm not going to do that. But since this collection has these little, I guess it's supposed to be like a little baby necklace, chew toy type thing, I don't know, but it goes perfectly right there and does great for the circular element there. And instead of going back to the title, I come back to the cluster down at the bottom, and I'm looking for a little something extra to liven up my cluster. And I think, oh, this chipboard button. And nope, I don't like that, so I put it back. Any puffy stickers? No, but there is a button on the 12 by 12 sheet, so I get that. And I was really wanting to kind of stay away from that dark pink because I already had the dark pink stripe there, but the bigger button just came in that color, so I got a smaller green and then a tiny little pink one and just put a little cluster there of the buttons. And okay, now let's go ahead and put the flower on. And y'all, I forget what direction I had the flower in. That's it right there, but no, gotta try it another way. And another way, no. Okay, put it down. There you go. Finally! Oh, yay. Now it's glued down. Okay, now what do we do? And then my husband called me and had to do something for him. And I don't know why the color of my video has changed. But while, and also I had started to record again, so I thought, but no, I had hit the stop button somehow. So while I thought it was recording, I put some enamel dots there beside the word stickers, the love you have been sent, and so very sweet. And then I put some more enamel dots on the other side of the little bunny rabbits. And I glued down the banner. I decided I did want the banner and I glued it down, and now I'm trying to figure out how am I going to make this banner look good, because I don't like it just there by itself. It looks weird to me not being anchored to something, having something tying it up there, holding it up. So I find some embroidery or cross stitching floss, embroidery floss, and I think, well, I'll tie me a bow. But I didn't like how it looked. So then I'm thinking, well, can I string this along? Just have it hanging down? Nope. So I'll try the bow again, try the bow in a different spot. It's really cute, but that's not going to do it. So now I'm like, what am I going to do now? So I can't figure that out. So let's put some splatters on it. So I actually got out 3 of my Tattered Angels shimmers in pink, yellow, and green. And I'm just going to put a little bit of splatters around. And these things are fun. This one I actually shake it and then turn it around, because I don't think I shook it enough. And I turn it around and look, that's where that was me looking at it, watching it swirl all around. Kind of reminds me of the storm in Neverending Story. And it all kind of swirls around like the clouds. And then I'm going to put the green on. And I really like these. The only thing is, if you don't have it shook really, really well, when they dry, the color will kind of make a ring around the shimmer. So you'll have a gold spot with color around it, but it's not too bad. I go ahead and put bows on the banner to hold it up, and I'm going to put journaling underneath the title, underneath Smile, and you'll see that in the pictures. But that'll do it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.